Chandler Jones will not play. He's in a walking boot, and he's certainly a talented young man for this Judges basketball team. So the Case Tech Rough Riders will win the opening tip, and Bob Fowler will control the ball on the left wing. Jack, I think it's important for the Spartans to make shots early, just to get their confidence.
Absolutely, just to see the ball go in the basket a little bit. That was a good take right there by Fowler. Wasn't able to get it to fall, but I like the aggression. They got a lot of movement right there to start. Obviously, just the first possession, but good start. Ooh, foul by Frilling. Could be a 4-point play.
That's the way to get on the scoreboard early. It's Tommy Eastman. It's Cole Frilling's first.
And Ron, this is their second leading scorer, almost at 16 points a game. They can fill it up. Him and Sawyer, they're going to score a lot of points today. They're going to be the main focus of Case's defense.
Eastman, as Jack mentioned, a college teammate of Griffin Cornicker. Now both graduate students at opposite schools. I watched both of those guys spend some time on the court pregame, just standing, reminiscing, I think catching up. Double dribble inside.
This will be an interesting matchup. They're putting Eastman on Frilling. Frilling's got a little bit of size on him in terms of height, but in terms of just pure bulk, Eastman's got a couple pounds on Frilling. He was trying to back him down, but he just isn't moving.
This is Eastman with Frilling on him. The switch defensively, Hines with the block shot and then controls it. Brian Hines leads the team, or actually second on the team with 23 blocks. Frilling, soft jumper. Go Frilling.
Exactly what we were talking about there, Ron. Cole gets to see the ball go through the basket. Case gets to see the ball go through the basket. Not seeing zero anymore on the scoreboard.
Haggerty sets a screen for Eastman. Eastman sets up, misses it long. Fowler trying to chase it down. Prendergast with it, ball loose. Judges control, layup. It's Terrell Brown.
And Ron, those are the 50-50 balls they weren't really having on Friday. That's got to turn around. The energy doesn't seem as lackadaisical as it was on Friday night, but they're going to need to get those 50-50 balls in this matchup. Good take by Cornicker.
Boy, Cornicker took Haggerty at 6'6" to the rim and made it. Nice drive by Griffin Cornicker.
Go, that's fine, go. Step out, Tommy, good.
Colin Sawyer, he's a scorer as well. Spartans locking down on defense right now. Down 2 early on. Started with a 4-point play by Tommy Eastman right out of the rip. Shot clock's at 5. 3-point shot is long. Here comes Prendergast. Mitch, Phil in the middle.
Now, Ron, even though they didn't get a shot off that, I like the speed they're playing with. NYU did a very good job on Friday of slowing them down, making them play more in the half court. I think that's something Case wants to try to avoid, especially early on in the game when they got fresh legs, is trying to play in transition, try and get out, try and get easy shots.
That was Hines inside. Jack, to your point, one of the things that NYU did on their offensive end, they would take 25 seconds to get each, shot off on purpose to slow the game down. And it really affected Case Western Reserve. They like to be in rhythm. And if you're a rhythm team and you can't get there, that's a recipe for disaster. That's Haggerty.
It's a nice post move there over the left shoulder with the hook. Case didn't send a double. It seems like they're willing to test Hines and trust that he's going to be able to guard him. Matchup problem right now with Hines.
Fowler pulls up, knocks it down. Foul on the floor. It's going to go against Brandeis. You'll see it in the replay. Brian Hines got tossed to the floor by Terrell Brown. That's his first. So the Spartans with an opportunity. The 4-point play the old-fashioned way. Back-to-back possessions.
Yeah, put him right back in the game. Tied at 8 right now, could take the lead.
Todd McGinnis leading this team this year to what could be a historic season. Fowler with the turnaround. Bob wouldn't get it. Haggerty pulls it away from Brian Hines. Brandeis wants to push. This is Brown. Haggerty running the lane. Lost the
hands.
ball. Corniker and Frilling stole it from him. Here comes Prendergast. Cole, quick step off the glass. It'll be a three-point attempt.
And one. He got him on the face right there. Gonna go to the line for one. And that was a result of them pushing the pace right there. Cole was able to get his defender off balance. Got a first step on him. Got to the basket and then got another one.
Haggerty's first. He'll take a seat.
You know, Ron, it's interesting early in the game. The Spartans are actually going a lot to Fowler and letting him show off his post game. He's got a very polished game, especially within 10 feet. They're going to keep going to that, I assume, throughout the game with him having smaller guards on him.
Eastman with a matchup problem for Mitch Prendergast, and how about that? Turned out good. I said matchup problem. Tommy Eastman 6'4". Mitch is 6'1" on a good day.
Yeah, but you know what? Mitch is a strong guy. He's built, and that obviously affected Eastman down there in the post, trying to back him down. It just wasn't happening.
Fowler against Eastman. Good kick to Bob Fowler, back to Cole Frilling. Cole will shoot, missed it long, and that's Brown with the rebound.
You know, and those are the shots we talked about on Friday that I think Case is pretty happy with. That's a good open shot, Frilling in the corner, but just not falling. I'm hoping that they can get that kind of going as the game progresses.
Boy, Dylan Lean with a tough make. Mitch will draw the defense high off the backboard, and Eastman comes down with a rebound. It's important to get Mitch on track early too. Lean again, missed it. Frilling will grab it. Cole Frilling, not only does he score, he pulls down rebounds. Defensively, he has 119 defensive rebounds. That leads the team. Mitch against Brown. This is Hines in trouble. Cole's gonna shoot it. Got it.
Boom, that's exactly what they needed. Smooth and rhythm. Great to see not only for Cole to finally get a three down in this game, but again, for the whole team. Watch the ball go down, see the lid come off.
Spartans in this game this morning on Sunday off just a heartbreaking loss on Friday night to an 0-8 NYU team. Corniker with a steal. Griff gonna shoot free throws. Dylan Lean with the foul.
And we didn't get to see the replay there, but that's just knowing the scout right there. He jumped that pass. I mean, essentially before he even threw the ball, Ron, he already
It was
stole
almost
it.
like it was to him.
Yeah, yes.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well.
Have you heard the news? The Intercontinental Cleveland has earned its 10th consecutive 4-Diamond Award from AAA in recognition of its high-quality accommodations and exceptional service standards. Planning an important event like a corporate meeting, annual conference, fundraising gala, holiday party, or highly personalized wedding? Choose excellence in the Intercontinental Cleveland. Our planning professionals will take time to consider every detail and lead you through an experience which is proudly world-class. Call us today at 216-707-4100 for more details or to request a tour of our spectacular accommodations.
Ron Jantz, Jack Vaselaney, along with you and the fans inside Horsburgh Gymnasium on this Sunday morning. Everybody got up early.
Just a little bit earlier than usual, Ron. 11 o'clock start. Looks like the boys are all ready to play, though.
Spartans off to a 14-10 lead. Griffin's going to get 2 free throws. I was watching Griff pregame. He came out of the locker room, came up the stairs over here to his backside now and walked across the court, grabbed the basketball, and spent most of his pregame, Jack, shooting those free throws. He puts in the time.
Yeah, if they want to win this game, Griffin, there's a high likelihood Griffin's going to end up back on the line, especially in those late game situations. He knows that. He's a smart player, experienced player, and he practiced them before the game. Now, Ron, on offense, Brandeis is trying to get the ball to their playmakers. They're trying to get it to Sawyer, trying to get to Eastman, even though Eastman's on the bench right now. They're having a hard time doing that, though. Case is doing a good job denying, as well as forcing out of their hands and getting it into other people right now. We'll see as that progresses throughout the rest of the game.
That was good defense by Frilling and Newton. You saw it in that replay. This is Prendergast hard to the basket. Good defense by the judges. Spartans up 15-10. About 7 minutes gone in this opening half. Corniker to the cutter. It's Frilling. Cole, look to Newton. Here comes Brown the other way. Terrell Brown, left side. Judges in rhythm. They'll throw up the three and knock it down. That's Toby Harris with his first basket of the morning.
Big shot right there by the judges. You can see right there by Sawyer, who tried the fake pass. He's really trying to get himself going right now in the next couple possessions. I'm sure the judges are going to go back to him, try and get something in the basket for him.
Frilling saw an opening, took it, missed it short. Lean with the rebound. Dylan Lean, left side. Brandeis trying to get back. They were down 5. They're on a mini run. Toby Harris hit that 3 moments ago. Dylan Lean's going to dribble it back out. Shot clock's at 13. In front of the Spartan bench, that one was long, and Frilling pulls it down. Mitch Prendergast.
Yep, and that's exactly what they want to see, Ron. First 3 of the day. There for Mitch.
Now, Corniker did a nice job, Jack, of dribbling up, looking left, and Mitch was all alone. Sometimes that's the toughest shot to make, right?
Yeah, sometimes, when you're allowed that extra time, you take a little bit more time, maybe not in rhythm, you kind of slow down your shot. A lot of the time that does end up screwing some people up, but that wasn't the case right there for Mitch. Makes it a 5-point game. And right now, Brandeis looks a little bit out of sync right now. Hopefully, some of that has to do with Case's defense, but I'm hoping Case can keep that up throughout the rest of the game.
Now in the game, the young man with the ball, Sam Trunley. It's the first time we've called Sam's name in quite some time. First-year player, a guard out of New Jersey. Hunter Drent, fadeaway shot inside, rolled around, would not go. This is Eastman looking up the floor. Layup, partially blocked. Drent will control it. I think it was Frilling and Newton that got a little bit of that layup. Long 3, missed it long. Terrell Brown, he is active all over the floor.
All over, Ron. And he's being that Energizer bunny right now that Brandeis needs to try and get back in this game.
Eastman on top, looking inside to Haggerty. He'll kick it. Coach wants him to shoot it. He does. And it rolled around. I don't know if you heard it. Gene Bain in his 4th year. The direction was clear. This is Drent with the basketball. Frilling going to back it out. Shot clock at 16. Hunter on the block. Inside, left hand off the glass. Haggerty pulls it down.
Nasser with the ball right now. 4 for 7 from 3. Obviously made a decent clip, but hasn't shot too many. Now it'd be 4 for 8. Case on defense, I wouldn't be surprised if they're going to actually force him to shoot, especially with more concerns on the other side with Sawyer and Eastman. I wouldn't be surprised if they try and force him to shoot and lag off him a little bit.
Jack Cole Frilling just picked up his 2nd foul. He's now on that Spartan bench. Luke Thorburn has come in for him. Haggerty off a screen. He was open off that inbound. Step back 3. Vaselaney called it. Jack called it. Sam Nasser hits the 3.
They're making him shoot, but he's okay with it. He hit that one. We'll see. Is Case going to adjust now? Are they going to go over the screen? There was a very clear right there under the screen. Gave him, essentially almost 5-6 feet of space right there.
Extending that defense. Little lob. Hunter Drent double team. Shot blocked by Haggerty. It's one of the things that Coach McGinnis talked about that NYU and WashU as Eastman shoots a 3. Did well. They extend that defense. They really pressure the guards for the Spartans, try to disrupt any type of rhythm or flow. Hunter Drent catch and shoot, missed it. Eastman pulls down the rebound and lost it. Thorburn, now it's Griffin Corniker. Spartans need a hoop here.
Mismatch right here on the post with Newton. See if they double. They double right there.
Trunley, long 3. How about that? Fresh off the bench, Sam Trunley.
Big shot right there by the Spartans. Puts them back up 5. They took advantage of that mismatch that Newton had. Great pass out.
Exchange, exchange.
Haggerty at top with Newton on him. Power against power. Trunley with a good steal. Extended arms in the passing lane led to this. This is Cornicker with it.
And Ron, we can feel this pace is starting to pick up a little bit. Case is getting a little bit of a rhythm. Another mismatch problem right now down there for Case with Newton.
Hunter Drent working against that Judge's defense. In and out for Griffin. Boy, it was a beautiful shot. Eastman controls and hugs it.
I would like to see them try and get it in to either Newton or Hunter as the game progresses. They both got matchup problems, and I think they can take advantage of them.
Nasser out top. This is Justice now. Derek Justice in front of the Case bench for Brandeis. Shot clock's at 6.
Gonna go the other way.
Beautiful. Boy, Griffin Cornicker, who you see getting helped up there. Watch him. Sets his feet. It's textbook, right?
So a little thing point guards are taught, you fall in the direction that the player was going. Griffin followed that perfectly. It's kind of like this weird illusion you can kind of play on the refs. If you fall in the right direction, it makes it seem like you were in place a little bit earlier maybe than you were. However, Griffin was then there, with plenty of time, got the charge.
Umar Rashid now in for the Spartans. This is Hines on the foul line. Trunley with a ball fake. He'll shoot it from the foul line, missed it. Judges the other way. This is Sam Nasser with the basketball. It's 21-16, Spartans up 5, 8:13 left opening half. Nasser and Justice out on the perimeter.
You can see Eastman wants the ball in the post. He sees the younger Rashid on him. Oh, good pass.
Using, kicks it out. This is Nasser. Good defense by the Spartans. Eastman from way out. Boy, he was at, 23 feet maybe?
Yeah, he's not afraid to shoot it. He's going to keep shooting it the rest of this game.
Mitch drawing that defense, sets up Umar. He'd like to have that shot back. Tommy Eastman, Sam Nasser looking over at their coach, Gene Bain.
No screen, Aiden. Get out of there, Aiden. Get out of there.
And Ron, you can see what makes him such a hard guard. That ability to shoot. Good D right there. That ability to shoot
with a great block.
As well as to take it, but great defense where to stop it.
Prendergast working that baseline. That little razzle-dazzle to Brian Hines. This is Justice with it. Rashid will shut him down.
Rashid was open on the backside from that. Playing a little bit more of the high-risk, high-reward play there with Hines didn't pay off.
Using and Nasser working each other. That's Using. Fadeaway shot, Aiden Using, his first basket. And it's 21-18. Spartan lead cut to 3.
Hines got some blood on his knee. It looks like they're going to take him out of the game, as well as Brandeis is going to get a couple subs.
Newton will check in. Brandeis will bring in Dylan Lean. He's back in the game, as well as Colin Sawyer. It's a boot kind of day. Nice overnight snow. Fresh blanket out there. Jack Vaselaney, my partner, wore his, what do you get on there, your shower shoes?
Just some boots. You don't got too many that are waterproof, so you got to wear the ones when it snows.
Prendergast for 3 off a screen. That long rebound comes out to Eastman.
Again, Ron, especially from our view, that looked good.
Yeah,
that looked
right on.
He's shooting with a lot of confidence. I think they're going to fall. And that's one of the biggest things that a shooter can do is, they call it yes shots. Does it feel good off of your hand?
Eastman against Frilling. It rolled the tour of the rim and dropped.
Great play. It looks like they're coming off Mitch's hands pretty well, but it's not going down yet. If he trusts it, I'm sure it's going to.
4-0 run right now for Brandeis. Fouled inside. Foul's on Sam Nasser. That's his first. Look at the Judge bench. Last full season, they were 17-8. They were 9-5 in the UAA. Gene Bain in their 4th year. Coach Bain led the club to their best UAA finish in a decade. That's Fowler with a hop, step, and a jump inside. Fowler's got 4.
Great move right there by Fowler. The hop step put him back in control. Was able to lead with his shoulder and initiate a little bit of contact so that he wasn't able to go up and contest it.
Newton against Eastman. Fowler will give up that 3. Newton grabs the rebound. Bob dropped down to double up Eastman, and Tommy did a nice job finding an open teammate. This is Frilling against Eastman. Catch and shoot. Cole Frilling.
Big shot, extends it to 6. That's the second 3 on the day for Frilling. Hopefully he's starting to heat up a little bit.
This is the largest lead for the Spartans. It's been a tight game the whole first half. Leads basically hung around 4 points. It's now back to 4 when Sam Nasser lays it up and in with his left hand.
That was a simple pick and roll at the top. No one was down on the backside to help. I want to assume there was a little bit of miscommunication there from the Spartans. That shouldn't happen.
Newton with inside position. Ryan Newton using his body to fend off Nasser.
Absolutely, and that's a matchup that I hope the Spartans keep going back to. They don't really have a guy right now in there that can guard Newt on a size level.
Cornicker with great defense. Newton almost a steal. This is Eastman with it. Catch and shoot outside. High rebound goes up. It was tipped by Fowler, and Ryan Newton will control it in the backcourt.
So they're telling him to go right back in. They want that matchup again. He's got Nasser back on him.
But Prendergast put his head down, thought he had a break, and he did, and he drew the foul.
And you can see right here, gets clipped out of the picture a little bit. Newton actually does kind of the old-fashioned pick there for Prendergast. He was sealing off Nasser, which actually ended up leaving the whole paint open for Prendergast to drive. It's kind of a sneaky tactic a lot of people in the NBA do with screens, just posting up and trying to set that.
That foul was on Toby Harris. Spartans up 6, 4 minutes to play opening half. Game 1 of 2 from Horsburgh Gymnasium today. The women will follow at 1. This is Cornicker. Boy, that's a sneaky little turnaround. Griff did a great job. I don't think that Toby Harris was expecting that. I think Harris expected Cornicker to pass it out. Griffin did a great job, body language-wise, selling that. He never looked back to the basket till he was actually ready to shoot it.
Tough shot. Got him fouled. He's going to go to the line for 2. And we can see on that last possession, the Spartans are going to try and take advantage of this. Brandeis is trying to do a trap, but it's kind of a soft trap right now. Case is setting up Newton on the right side with Cornicker with some other player on the wing. Whenever they double, they do an immediate pass over to the wing, and what does that do? It allows Newton, if he drops immediately down to the block, he's going to be open with either nobody on him or at least a mismatch on him because of the double that they're playing with.
Steal by Cornicker. Judges will get it back. 7-point Spartan lead. 3:48 left in the first half.
And Ron, the Spartans have done a pretty good job of slowing down the judges. The 2 guys we talked about pregame, Sawyer and Eastman, I don't think they've really gotten going. And I don't think they really feel, comfortable yet, and we're almost in the second half of this game.
Brandeis has really slowed this basketball game down. This is exactly what opposing teams are trying to do. Toby Harris with the long arms. Mitch Prendergast working it against Nasser. Sam's going to get called for a check.
Going to be a 1-on-1.
8th team foul. It's Nasser's second to go along with 5 points. There's a good look at Mitch Prendergast, 93% from the foul line this year. Prendergast from Dallas, Texas, played his high school ball at Dallas Jesuit. played college ball at Mercer. Played in 18 games at Mercer. He started against St. John's in Madison Square Garden. So Mitch has seen his share of pressure and high-intensity situations.
Absolutely, and it showed this year. He's hit a lot of clutch shots and a lot of clutch wins for the Spartans so far this season.
He has been a huge impact on this basketball team.
So Brandeis got Eastman and Sawyer back in the game right now. Interested to see how they're going to try and get one of them open.
Griffin Cornicker almost with his second steal. That one went, that's the Case women's team. Preet Gill almost had a steal on that one. Preet in the middle there with Lucy Vanderbeck. Set up shot, right baseline, knocked it down.
That's a tough shot, and you know, Griffin's making it such a hard time on Brandeis right now to get it to their key players. Ooh, and right now we see they're moving to a zone 2-3. This has been trouble for the Spartans so far this season.
This is Mitch around the defense. Fowler kicks it back to Mitch. Thought about shooting it. 9 seconds, Newton. Nice turnaround look, Ryan Newton. Newton's got 4.
You can see the Brandeis coach is upset with that possession. Newton can hit that shot. That's not a shot that they necessarily want Case to be shooting out of that zone.
Using kicks it to Sawyer. Collin missed a shot. Football pass. Ryan Newton on Super Bowl Sunday from Bob Fowler. Hey, Joe Burrow's got nothing on Bob Fowler. That was in stride. That was beautiful.
That was
the replay.
That was excellent. In stride.
I mean, if Coach Debs is here, Coach Debelak, the football coach, he's usually at these games. Maybe he's sitting at home with some nachos and root beer watching us getting ready for the Super Bowl. He's got to take a look at that and say, hey.
Yeah, what a pass in stride. Puts the Spartans up 9, and Ryan was able to finish it with the dunk as well. Can't ask for anything more.
This is the pep band from Case Western Reserve University. Jack, know anybody in the pep band?
You know, I actually know, I think a couple people here are in my department. You know, the beauty of going to a smaller school, but I think in particular a school like Case is you're able to get to know, you know, a large portion of the student body, but you're also able to meet, you know, new faces every once in a while. So it's a good size. You know, if you go to a larger school, there's obviously perks to having 35,000 kids at your school, but you don't always get to meet as many people. Don't get to meet the professors. Don't get to have maybe sometimes as good of relationships as you have.
Spartans with an enrollment of 12,069. Jack Vaselaney, one of those 12,000.
Do you have Brandeis's enrollment? I wonder if it's similar.
Brandeis's enrollment is 5,440.
Okay. Now, I do believe Case's number does include the grad school. I think our undergrad might be more hovering around.
Your undergrads are 5,792.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
I guess it was around 6. So good size. Able to find, a good group of basketball players out of that too.
They've got one this year, that's for certain. This is Eastman working against Newton and Fowler. Eastman's going to throw it up, split the double team. He'll shoot free throws. Fouls against Ryan Newton.
Yeah, that seemed like the frustration of this first half kind of came out in that play for Eastman. He's trying to go to the basket, just trying to force himself there. The step through ends up going to the line, for 2.
Eastman with 7 points, 2 of those from the foul line. He's 2 of 2 this morning from the foul line, 74% on the season.
Hear their coach yelling 2. They're coming back and just 2-3 again.
Fowler to Newton, kicks it. There's the open look. Mitch will shoot it. Got it!
Big shot. Make shot right there. And Brandeis, I think, if they could do that over again, they closed out really hard on Cornicker and left Mitch wide open. They're probably going to play those gaps next time around if they even stay in the 2-3 at all.
Eastman with a good look and a pass and a block shot by Brian Hines.
Good D right there by Hines.
Spartans have 93 blocks on the season. Mitch Prendergast with a left-handed reverse.
Extends the lead to 13. Mitch finally getting back into a rhythm now.
Speaking of rhythm, it's that flow, you know, that offensive flow. If the Spartans can get into that flow where they're up and down like that, they are a dangerous basketball team. Beautiful crossover dribble drive by Terrell Brown.
I think they might have missed that one. A lot of contact there from Hines. You know, we'll take it though.
Yeah, that judge's bench certainly wanted a foul called. Cornicker in trouble out top. How about this? Newton inside.
Great pass by Cornicker.
Boy, Griff kept his eyes up. It's like a quarterback with everybody collapsing around him. Stayed calm, stayed steady, found the open man.
Newt's feeling good. 2 dunks already. Not even done with the first half. Great to get him incorporated in this game.
Against the zone, Tommy Eastman finds himself alone with the floater.
Almost didn't even know what to do. He was so wide open.
1 second left off the backboard. That's it. Halftime has come. And it's 42-31. Spartans by 11. Todd McGinnis is going to walk over and join us. Todd, it was nice to see the flurry at the end there, right? You got into a little bit of up and down and exactly where you want to be, and the points just kind of piled up.
Yeah, it was, honest to gosh, the last 2 games, like I told you before, I don't think we've been playing well for about 2 weeks.
Right.
Last week on the road, we did enough to win 1, and teams have bogged us down. I think a little bit of pressure has gotten to our guys, and we talked about it yesterday. We talked about it Friday. Like, hey, let's just get back to having fun again. Like, it's a college basketball game. You know what I mean? It's not. There's a lot more in life than you're worried about. Oh, are we going to make the NCAA tournament? Are we going to do this? Are we going to do that? Let's just have fun. Like, and that's what we try to get to is just like, guys, just enjoy it. Before you know it, it's over, and we made some great passes, and just enjoying it again. You can just tell it's a group that's there. It's like the beginning of the year where there's not as much pressure on them. No one knew who we were, and now we're doing it. I will tell you one thing though, we got these for this weekend, and I am sweating like you can't imagine right now. Like
Case Institute of Technology Rough Riders.
Yeah,
you feel like you're on the horse.
It feels like the wool they used to wear probably back then. All right, I'll see you.
Thanks.